Hey, I know I guess we're a little bit late on this, but I've also realized that I never made an update. I never made an announcement to everybody out there. But in case you have missed it, Tesla, the 7,500 federal tax credit is officially confirmed to be ending. Trump has signed the One Big Beautiful Bill. He actually signed it on July 4th, as they've been predicting, as they wanted to actually do for a while. And so there's a lot of different things that are bad with the One Big Beautiful Bill in regards to electric vehicles, a couple different things that didn't make it. And I guess a little bit of a nice to have a benefit. So we'll go over all of those. But before we do any of that, let's roll that intro really quick. So Trump has signed the One Big Beautiful Bill. It is official. He actually signed it on July 4th. That's the date that they wanted it to be signed. So that puts it, we're essentially about 90 days left. Sounding like a broken record here, but if you want to buy a electric vehicle or a Tesla vehicle and you want to take advantage of the 7,500 federal tax credit, then you basically have until September 30th of 2025 to take advantage of this. Now, you might be saying like, hey, I don't even qualify anyways. Well, actually you do if you lease the vehicle. That is a nice workaround with like Rivian vehicles, Tesla vehicles, really all electric vehicles. Yesterday, we talked about a Hummer deal that was $599 a month, give or take. And yes, that does use the 7,500 federal tax credit to get there. And so if you're looking at me buying a Tesla, of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. So you get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. And if you're already buying full self-driving, using our referral code does support the channel as well. And so the one shining light with this is that the no tax on car loan interest did make it into this. And this is for vehicles that were built in the US. Here's just a quick numbers breakdown. The TLDR is that, yes, it's a nice to have because it didn't exist before. Of course, it's not going to be as good as a 7,500 federal tax credit, but the TLDR is you have to pay interest to get it to be able to write it off on your taxes as a tax deduction. And so the quick math is like if you're paying $7,359 in interest, you'll have a actual cash and net savings in tax of $1,619. But you have to pay interest to do that. And so like I'd rather you not pay interest. And really the winners with this is going to be the banks, because then they can charge their 5%, 4%, 6%, whatever the bank is that they want to charge. And I guess the people will be able to get to write it off just a little bit. And so hopefully banks don't try and use this as part of their marketing strategies and everything like, hey, don't worry if you take this 5%, 6%, because you're going to save money in the long term anyways. But taking a look at some of the other things that are out there, of course, Tesla doesn't have any sort of finance promotion at the moment, and fingers crossed that they do. I mean, we'll love to see one, like maybe like a 0% or 1.99. I think tomorrow we'll talk about timing of that, and especially with the Model Y and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data like your addresses, phone numbers from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too.